Once again, I wish I had y'all ears, because I don't know what the y'all was listening to. This is the album of the year. Every beat had me making the stank face. Like, oh my God.
The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
They don't be spitting that. They don't be saying shit.
We got Plies, Big
Yo,
Daddy,
Plies.
Biggie.
What? You crazy. Jim Jones. It should be it.
That's my camera. I'm glad my man won't run it. Shout out to eat 40 pounds of rap.
I know you knowledgeable.
Yo, you know how we do. Welcome to Politickz as usual, music's #1 debate show discussing all things hip-hop and culture related. But before we get into this episode, you know what you got to do. Head over to that YouTube channel right now. Hit that notification bell, like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, hit that notification bell, like, comment, share, subscribe. Politickz as usual with a Z, not an S. Fellas.
Oh, okay. So let's get right
into
into it. You know, hip hop is celebrating its 50-year anniversary. Hip hop 50 years old.
That's right.
So I want to pose this question to y'all. What are the 5 most important songs in hip hop to you? Not the most important. 5 songs that made you fall in love with hip hop. Importance can be a criteria or whatever, but 5 songs that made you fall in love with hip hop.
Man,
I ponder on that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't come up with 5, dog.
I definitely came with a list.
So you have your 5 already. Of course you do.
I came up with a list on the spot too.
All right. So first, this is the first song I had the recollection.
God damn.
Recollection.
Stay in school. Stay in school, kids.
First song I had the recollection of hearing is LL Cool J's "Mama Said Knock You Out."
Okay.
First song I remember hearing as a kid. I probably heard a rap song before that, but first one I can remember. The first song I learned all the words to was Tupac, "I Get Around." That was the first song I learned all words verbatim. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Third song, the song that's like, I feel is almost perfect, from the ad-libs to the hook, when the verses come in, was Puff Daddy's "Victory." The way Biggie, like Diddy, when Diddy come on and Biggie in the background, like getting ready to rap and all that was like
Legendary.
That's it. Next one is like one of my favorite songs of all time is Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day." And then my second favorite song of all time is Warren G and Nate Dogg, "Regulators."
Okay.
And that's my
Solid list, man. All
honorable
classic,
mention to Mobb Deep Shook Ones. That beat.
That beat.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That beat was crazy when I was, you know what I mean?
Y'all want to go down the line or?
You can go ahead.
It's your, yeah.
All right. So
we're going over.
I did mine a little bit different than yours. I kind of did mine as far as like personal, like
For sure.
importance. So they're not really in no particular order, but I have "Love Yours," J. Cole. I got it tatted on me.
Okay, you love that joke though.
Yeah, that's the message in the song. Especially during that time period in my life, it did a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You got it tatted on, bro.
I got "Too Deep" for the intro. J. Cole again. All Friday Night Lights.
That's that shit.
Yeah.
Come on now. I got "Jesus Walks" by Kanye. For y'all that don't know, I grew up in the church. So like growing up,
Wow.
especially
Like went outside.
especially early on, like my parents won't let us listen to like any and everything. Like we had to like sneak listen to shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one of the ones that was like, all right, you can listen to that one. So like that was like important to me in that aspect. I got the "Buried Alive" interlude off of Drake. "Take Care."
Okay.
I don't know, it was just something about that song just kind of like, you know, resonated with me. And then this last one, this is for shout out to my mom. She literally played this song. I can't remember where we went, It was like a 2 hour, 3 hour drive. She played this joint from the time we left to the time we got there. Eric B and Rakim, I ain't no joke.
Hello.
Shout out to Mon Dukes.
Shout out to Mon Duke.
Hello.
To Mon Dukes.
That stuck with me. So yeah.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Woo!
Yeah.
I throw
Shout
it
out
down,
to the
make
guy
sure
like
it's
him.
broke.
All right, man.
Woo! They don't know about that.
I kind of got PTSD a little bit.
Another solid list. And Doug, you actually you making me feel old, but because you got the codes on there and all that. But that's
I mean, I try
great.
to keep it.
That's great because we need that. We need that perspective.
You want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. So I actually wasn't prepared. I don't have a list, but I like this, so I'm gonna just go back to memory. In no particular order. Tupac's "Brenda Got a Baby." That probably was the first real story record that I learned verbatim. Classic record.
For sure.
I'm gonna say "More Money, More Problems." Biggie, Mace, Puff.
That's my shit right there.
I actually recited that in front of. I think I was in third or fourth grade. Excuse me. Shout out to my brother Max. We actually got called upon because we was acting foolish in class, and we had to recite the shit in front of the whole class. So yeah, shout out Biggie, More Money, More Problems. Common, I Used to Love Her. That's actually one of my favorite Common songs of all time. A ode to hip hop, so I love that record.
Excuse me.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Nothing But a G Thing. I didn't know everything what I was listening to when I heard it, but I knew that shit sounded different. I knew that shit was some of the cleanest, and it just. I had never heard a record that sounded like that ever.
Borderline song.
Yeah, for sure. Lastly, there's so many, man. But lastly, I would say Hove, Jay-Z, Hard Knock
Waiting
Life.
for it. I was
There we
waiting
go.
for it.
There we go.
I mean,
That's more on brand.
it's on brand, but it's a time period. That was my first rap concert ever, Hard Knock Life tour. But that song in general, I remember the video, and I remember just a lot of kids. It was popular with us kids back then. You know what I'm saying? It was, as you know, the Andy sample and everything like that. So that would be my 5.
Okay, so dope list. Everybody's list is been
I about to
dope
say,
so
you
far.
ain't think my list was dope?
Oh, no, it's dope too, man. Because I got some from both of y'all's on my top 5.
Okay.
No order.
Fuck my list, huh?
This is a good list too. Jesus Walk was dope.
Yeah,
Cole was dope on that
that's
joint.
cool, man.
So all 3, I got a dope list, man. But no order. I'm going with Grandmaster Fast and the Furious 5.
The message.
The message.
Broken glass everywhere.
One of the first songs.
What the fuck are you
You know the old school rappers always did that.
Broken glass everywhere.
shit?
Just don't care. But no, it had like I said, the song was called "A Message." Had a deep message behind it. One of the first songs in hip hop to actually,
This one of the most important songs to you?
yeah,
All right.
one of the first songs in hip hop to actually have a good. First songs.
I just asked that. What? I just asked him.
That was my list though. I say it's one of the first songs to actually
I
have
just
a.
asked the question. I want to know, make sure that we was on stand on.
Yeah, I like the song.
nothing wrong with that.
Go ahead,
I don't know
Phil.
what they left.
Continue, Phil.
Next song was Nothing But a G Thing.
Baby.
I think the song came out about the time I was in elementary school.
Right.
And I didn't know the lyrics to the song, but it was a girl in the class named Anna. And I used to say to her, like, this and like that, Anna. Know what I mean? Just,
Anna, you used to say put her name in the joint.
Yeah, the name in the joint.
Okay.
Smooth.
Nah, man.
Shout out to Anna.
You was smooth with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit
I
that
did-
joint?
On the playground.
I won't even.
That was the shit back in the day. Like,
Puppy
I
love.
won't nowhere near that when I was singing that
Damn
song.
it.
What's she at now, bro?
Anna.
I don't know. So.
Shout out to Anna, man. Wherever you at.
Like this and like that, Anna.
Stop being stingy with that thing.
Yo, wow, bro.
Go ahead.
Next one is
My
gonna be
My bad.
"Fuck the Police" NWA. Regulators.
These songs made you fall in love with hip hop.
These songs I feel like are the most My favorite hip hop songs.
Yeah.
Next one would be Regulate. Regulate
Right.
by Warren G and Nate Dogg. I love that song.
Yeah.
We even had sometimes at my work we had meetings. I'll play like the edited version of that jump before the jump. I love that
Shout
song.
out to you for playing that.
And next one is one of my favorite as well is What We Do by Freeway, Beanie Sigel, and Jay-Z. I love that song.
Why you love that song? What about that you love?
The wordplay, the realism. They talk about their struggle, their stories. And
They don't give me the Vibe magazine. And
I mean, I like the answer. I like the song. What's it, man? I like the song. Like the song. It gives me a feeling when the song comes on. Some things you just not really. Certain things you just can't explain, man. It gives you a certain feeling. Give me some Henny in that song.
Right.
I'm gonna sing
Who had
it
the
word
best
for
verse
word.
on that John Phil?
free.
I'm gonna go with. We'll go with Freeway.
He was in pocket.
Free
Not just in pocket. I just like the stories.
Okay, cool.
Like the joint song.
Cool.
That's a storytelling song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was biographical. You know?
Right.
Could be.
Could be.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Yes or no? It ain't
I
could be.
mean,
Yes
for
or
me,
no.
yeah, but I mean, you gotta ask talk to him, bro.
I'm asking you.
That's it, yeah, fool.
All right.
Y'all niggas funny, bro.
Trey, it's on you.
Nah, man.
that
So
But
I
favorite.
I can remember a couple. I jotted down a couple. So similar to what Doug was saying about his mom. This is how I fell in love with music. It's not even hip hop, but Mary J's album Where's the 411. My mom had that on vinyl and she played the hell out of it. So that's really what introduced me to music. Like for real, that's how I got on to like the sound. You know what I'm saying? Music and shit.
And that's technically hip hop soul, but go ahead.
Yeah. It could be borderline. But after that, man, the first hip hop song that I heard when I was young, and it was so repetitive, I kept like making up shit that I thought he was saying. Dawes Effects, Microphone Checker. That's really what got me started with hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That shit is classic. The next joint would be Call Me D Nice by D Nice.
My name is Dino.
My mom also had that on vinyl. So those three, she played a lot. Then when I was old enough to understand what like tapes was, albums was, and you know, kind of started buying my own or have somebody buy one for me, was the Biggie Craig Mack joint. And
Big Mac.
yep.
Flavor in Your Ear?
And no, the album where they had
Okay, like yeah, it's like a single pack.
Right.
Gotcha.
So Juicy, by Biggie, Flavor in Ear, Craig Mack, naturally because of that, you know, because of that album, they basically had both joints part of it. And then the next joint for me that did it to really make me want to be a musician and like make beats and shit, Money, Power, and Respect.
Okay.
By the Lox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
Damn,
started.
this some solid lists, y'all. Ain't gonna front. That's some solid lists.
Mad at
man.
it. I mean,
Great,
Phil picked
great
Vibe
song.
magazine list and shit.
I mean, if you mad, just say that, man.
Great
Mad,
songs,
just say
man.
that, man.
Fucking mess.
We what we do,
You
son.
ain't never even.
What we do? We was in high school when that song came out. I love that song.
Yeah, special time.
What she talking about? The message? I can't like the message.
Can't
I can't like.
let you live.
Hilarious, bro.
Come on, man.
That was dope. See though, now that was dope. We celebrating Hip Hop 50. So y'all let us know in the comments, man. What important songs? What songs that y'all fall in love with hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Again, we celebrating Hip Hop 50. We all represent hip hop. Yo MTV raps on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Had to pay homage to the classic show. They need to bring that show back, but that's a whole
that,
other
Yo
conversation.
MTV Raps?
Yeah, man.
They ain't gonna have
They
nobody
brought it back
rapping
for a second. I
Didn't they? Yeah, they did. But
Oh yeah, on it was
Nobody
yeah.
trying to watch.
yeah, it
videos
won't.
no more,
It
man.
ain't stick because
Yeah,
the-
YouTube and shit.
Yeah, the authenticity of it is not the same.
You know who would
but-
be a dope host?
That was
in
special
my
times.
opinion?
Huh?
You know who would be a dope host for that show, in my opinion, though?
You.
DC on Fly.
with a counterpart.
Yeah.
For that,
Yeah.
it was.
I feel like
No, he did- no,
No,
matter
he's
of
saying
fact,
he's saying
He did
DC should
TRL.
be the
The host of Yo MTV Rap.
Yeah.
he,
He
did
was
he
when they
did
brought it
TRL.
back. It was him and
What's the battle rapper?
It was
not
the girl
Consequence.
Diamond Cuts for the. She was DJing, I think.
It wasn't
He did-
DC. It was
he
the
did
battle
TRL.
rapper. dude.
Battle
He did-
rapper dude.
Oh, it was Consequence.
Consequence. Is it
They won't
Consequence?
let you Fly, bro.
I remember
The
Consequence.
dude that be on Wildin' Out with the cuts in his eyebrows. Him with the
I know it's definitely Consequence up there.
Cussing it out,
Conceited?
bro.
Conceited.
Conceited.
I meant.
Conceited and diamond cuts.
Yeah, conceited.
Yeah, conceited.
Nah, DC Young Fly did TRL. For
You
a
made
long
me
time.
say consequence.
Nah, it was conceited.
Damn.
Conceited, yeah.
Well, since
Well,
we
guess it
talk
didn't
about
work.
his shirt real quick, shout out to Sample Industries, man. Tony D, Bullet RC. You know what I'm saying? Support black-owned businesses. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
There we go. So, next up, we got Lil Uzi Vert. He had his hip hop's first chart-topping #1 hit this year. How do we feel about this? Do we feel like this is a reflection of the time?
Was that I Wanna Rock?
Huh?
I Wanna Rock was the song?
That was the song on the album.
Oh, the whole album chart.
The whole,
That was
the
the
whole
first
album
hip-hop
was
genre.
the #1 album of the year. First hip hop #1 album of the year.
I mean,
So
we
how-
had talked about in the previous episode.
Yeah.
Anything.
So how do we feel like? Do we feel like? Has anybody heard the album? How we feel like? In the state of hip hop, how do we feel like what's going on right now? Thoughts, opinions,
You said the state of hip hop, like
Yeah,
is
boy,
music trash and that. Like,
or just in general? Like,
Does this show have bathroom breaks? I like to leave and go to the bathroom.
go ahead, bro.
I haven't heard the
Let me know
Uzi.
when y'all done with this segment. Huh?
I haven't heard the Uzi Vert album in its entirety. I heard a few songs on there. It was actually pretty lengthy as far as the track list, so I don't.
Okay.
Bro,
It was a long track list.
Okay.
I'm intrigued by the commentary.
I bet you are.
I'm just listening.
Something was up.
And from what I heard, it just it wasn't a lot that resonated or moved me.
Okay.
But I'm not surprised that Uzi being the the first artist. It probably could have been a few other artists, but he's been on fire this year. Even late last year, the I Wanna Rock single, I feel like his definitely grown legs and carried him a good ways. It was a big song, especially on social media, TikTok. So I'm not surprised at him charting #1. I'm glad somebody actually charted because I know we talked about this before. That
Yeah, this is go back to the topic when we did actually talk about this topic.
exactly.
I said nobody that would go #1 just haven't came out yet no more, and like he was somebody that could go #1. He came out,
Yeah.
and then like I see it says hip hop trash now. I don't think hip hop is trash. You know what I think the problem is with rap? We hear the artists too soon. I feel like you ever hear like artists have a song and they just blow up. Like in our time, like Nas, Jay-Z, they was at it for a while. They be like, I've been rapping since I was 13. You have somebody now, like, man, I've been rapping for like 6 months.
Yeah.
So you hear them at their first hit. You don't hear them work at their craft yet.
You know why? What's missing?
What's that?
Artist development.
That and gatekeepers all together.
Yeah.
Like now, if I make a song, it uploads to the world.
Like it's literally no work ethic anymore. Like it's no backstory. It's no like.
I wouldn't say ain't no work ethic.
I mean,
But hold on. But let me. What I'm saying by work ethic is when I'm tying that into artist development. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, they especially when the big labels was running things, you had artists being groomed. Now, it wasn't just their music, but in their sound, but their look. PR, they was being trained on all that stuff. Now, if you just come with a hot song and it don't even gotta be as long as especially if it's under 2 minutes and it's TikTok worthy, that's all you need.
Yeah, that goes to my point. Like you just hearing them early. You
Exactly.
hear them at their first hit.
Right.
You know
But
what I mean?
you don't know much about them. You don't
Right.
heard the song, you don't know who the artist is. You like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Like,
microwavable.
Right. Like you listen, like here Jay-Z, man, I've been rapping since I was like 8 years old. Like
Right.
as like Playboy Cardi or somebody, man, I started rapping 2 months ago.
I'm
You
gonna
know
keep it
what
a
I mean?
bug. A lot of the newer artists, like it's hard for me to. I don't know their names. It's just not as
That go back
identifiable.
that go back to our demo convo, man.
Identifiable names.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's a lot of
I just think that's not your demo.
just regular names.
Yeah.
Like
I think,
I mean,
as
that's the
far,
demo
as
combo.
far as the Lil Uzi album, me personally, I have a hard time calling it a hip hop album.
good point.
I feel like it was kind of all over the place.
That's a fact.
There was some hip hop tracks on there. There was a lot of other stuff on there mixed in. So I don't know if I personally would call it a hip hop album, which could play a part in the why it was #1. Like it wasn't a strictly hip hop album. It
but
was
Uzi is he a hip hop artist? Technically?
Yeah, he is.
technically
And
like
I
he's
think-
in that
And
category.
I think
but
he's a big enough name to where his supporters support him.
yeah.
Like I said, and plus he had a big single, so it translates to
Yeah.
Why y'all say he ain't a hip hop artist? I mean, why you say his album wasn't hip hop?
He had some like rock on there, some
Bro,
metal
rock,
shit on
There
there.
was a lot of shit on there.
Like, yeah.
Post Malone a hip hop artist?
Bro, we're not doing that.
Is he a hip hop artist?
Nah.
No, he's not.
Nah.
Yeah,
What is
by
he?
definition, yeah, he would be.
No.
He could experiment other things, but like I said, I guess they're saying that he experimented a lot with different sounds.
He's pop.
That wasn't necessarily strictly.
I would say
Post
Post
Malone
Malone is pop. I think he
Drake pop.
Could be.
Drake's a rapper.
He's a rapper though.
But they Post Malone's a rapper.
Drake's a rapper.
They make
I don't-
pop music.
I don't think Post
Pop
Malone.
isn't necessarily a genre. Pop is it's popular. Michael Jackson was singing R&B. It was just popular.
Okay, that's a good point.
But to answer that question, as far as in my opinion, is hip hop music trash right now? Yes. Why? Because hip hop is not an art form anymore. Hip hop is a hustle. These people are rapping so they can get this bread real quick and do something else. They don't care about the art form. They don't care about how the music sound.
Get my
So
song
that's
on
why
TikTok,
that's why the product
views.
is the way it is now.
Yeah, I agree. It's still some good music out there here and there, but in abundance wise, hip hop is trash. As of right now, I say it because I'm let down, man. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop
let- I
baby.
think y'all
Who
tripping,
who let
man.
you down?
I can't pinpoint anybody's specific field, but what I'll say is I'm let down by
The output of people?
the output of when I hear the finished product. It shows, and I can tell that it wasn't time and effort put into it.
So I'm just giving you a hard time, but like I'm just playing devil's advocate as well.
Sure.
So a lot of people dropped last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and those artists that you're talking about, a lot of times they take 2 or 3 years to drop a project. So they dropped last year. It may just be, hey, it's not their cycle again to drop again. So like you said, you had Kendrick dropped last year. You had, certain other artists like I said, a lot of the big name artists necessarily may not be on the schedule to drop this year or drop later on in the year. So I guess what I'm asking is, did anybody necessarily disappoint you or just haven't?
The landscape disappointing them. The output.
That's the issue though. It shouldn't take.
Nobody specific. Just
It shouldn't be 3 to 5 people carrying the entire genre of music. So like if they don't drop, then the whole genre of music, that genre of music is just dead.
You know,
it shouldn't be like that.
You know how people always reference 90s hip hop and 2000s hip hop, and they always say like that was the best time, and because it was an abundance of great quality music coming out. You had so many different varieties, so many different type of artists, and it was like never really a shortage on. It was something for everybody. Now I think a lot of the music sounds the same sonically, so and then it's just a lot. Hip hop had, when we was coming up, it had a lot of different characters in it. You can identify who was who. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a lot of people that you feel like you can get mixed up easily. You know what I'm saying? Style wise and all that.
I think it's an age thing. I think like right now we're in the.
You saying people refer to the 90s and 2000s? This is our generation. Then the next generation thinks their music is the best.
That's arguable.
Before us, they thought Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and all them was the best.
Yeah, I'm not debating that. I'm just saying, but
I'm gonna say this. Like I said, what I feel like, if you can't tell the difference between who is who, like my mother couldn't tell who was who. She's like, man, why is everybody just yelling at the mic? When my generation was coming up, we doing the same thing. We just becoming the older generation, looking at the newer generation. Man, I can't tell who's who. Lil Baby sounds like Lil such and such. And we getting them mixed up because it's not a demo. Rap is a young person sport at this time, and we kind of outgrowing the younger.
That ain't even true no more.
At the same time, it's a reason why
it's not a young person.
there hasn't been a hip hop album go number 1.
It's a lot of reasons.
Uzi's album, you know what I'm saying, this year.
I don't think it's
There's a
because the
reason
music
why.
trash.
So what you think?
One, the people that's go number 1 hasn't dropped. 2, hip hop is not the dominating
Why?
sound anymore.
Why?
Because of the rise of Afrobeats. It goes through cycles. Hip hop wasn't always number 1.
But you think the Sonics? But it's been number 1 for a while. So you think the
I don't
Sonics
think it's
of it
been
don't
number
have
one for
nothing to
a
do with that?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
I think a little bit. It's a little bit of both. So, for example, like to some of your points, a lot of the bigger artists haven't dropped, but it's also to your point, when they have dropped, like I would expect a Durk album to be number 1, and I kind of was. He kind of
he don't make number one type music. He made drill music.
But I'm saying, but his star power is
which is having
is that hip hop
sound right now.
So for example,
why he don't have
no. Well, let me finish. So because of the fact, Durk got real fans. So when him, Young Boy, etc., they have real fans. So you would think that when they drop something, hey, it would be kind of a moment per se, and the music didn't carry. I think that was the main reason why he didn't go number one, because of the fact that
in the grand scheme of things, they don't have this big fan base like y'all think. And within the culture, they're the biggest, but they're not on the level of a Drake. You might be fooled and think that, but
we know that
superstars, and then there's people who just I don't expect for him to be number one in the world. Lil Durk that make drill music,
but also, but his first single had Cole on it.
That's
as well.
cool, but it was make Drake. He make drill music,
and it was a radio, and it's a radio friendly record. So I would think that, hey, look, I got this. All the stars are aligned for him at this particular point.
He don't have that star power,
and that's kind of to his point. So I'm saying, like, it's a mix. It's a mix as well. Like I said, it's not just. I don't think it's just one necessary thing.
I think it is a mix of things. I don't think the music is trash. That's
I agree with your point. I think his album was a little subpar, but in general, I think if his album was better, I think it would have done better. But to your point, I do agree that the music necessarily isn't trash, but a lot of the music isn't necessarily the better music isn't necessarily the most popular. So, for example, like Killer Mike, I liked his album, or even Nas when he dropped Magic this year. I hear people in my circle talking about it, but I don't see people outside of that hip hop circle.
That's what music has came to, though, to the point where you can listen to what the fuck you want to listen to.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? We don't have to. That's why I say hip hop's not number one no more, because one, radio dying a little bit. That plays a part. They not programming you to listen to what the fuck you had to listen to.
Yeah.
I get in the car, I listen to whatever I want to listen to. Your circle listens to what his circle to. Nas makes music catered to his fans.
True.
He's not trying to catch a hit.
Yeah.
The people that's trying to catch a hit are catching hits. Lil Uzi Vert wants a hit.
Yeah.
He's number one for a reason.
Yeah. Travis gonna be the same way.
Travis gonna be the same way. Them type of artists look for hits and they gonna get hits. And they big time artists. They're superstars. Yeah. Travis, Lil Uzi Vert, Drake, they superstars. Durk is not a superstar.
Okay. Cool. So let
to you.
To the world. It proves it when he dropped it. What hit single?
I mean, but to your point earlier, some that he's not your demo. He's not superstar.
Some
may say that he is.
Superstars is everybody demo. When you're a superstar, everybody is on that. We know who the superstars are.
Yeah,
that don't have to be discussed.
Well, I mean, but I just feel like
I would say.
Go ahead, Trey. Chime in, bro.
All right. First, let me answer the question since I hadn't had a chance to do that yet. Lil Uzi Vert album wasn't for me. It was a couple of cool joints on there. I really don't care that it went number one. I'm not surprised. It's hip hop music right now, trash. I'm not gonna use trash no more. I've been saying everything is trash. I'm quick to throw the T word out, even on last episode. It just ain't for me. I'm not gonna say it's trash. It's just not for me. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Now, what you just said, I'm sorry, going back to which I was just speaking on. Okay. Remind me again.
We was just talking about.
Lil Durk not being a superstar, and all right, I think it's all subjective to whoever the fans of that artist is.
Exactly.
Now, what you just said, you said the artist on a level where everybody fuck with him. I think that's called megastar, not superstar.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Okay. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I think if you're a megastar, everybody unanimously is fucking with you, like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? That's on some megastar.
She get a lot of hate still.
I think megastars on a different stratosphere, but the superstars, we know who the superstars are. I don't think superstar is debatable. Megastar also is not debatable. Superstar means the whole white, black, the whole spectrum messes with you. But superstar, like Drake is a superstar.
He's a megastar.
Drake is a megastar.
Drake is a megastar.
Okay.
Megastar.
Well, okay,
I'll take it back a little bit. Like somebody like Michael Jackson, that was a megastar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's undeniable.
Yeah.
Superstar Durk is not a superstar. I don't even think that's debatable. He just put out. He's doing a hit single.
I'm not
name
disagreeing.
a hit single yet.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm not fully agreeing either. I'm just not disagreeing because I'm not even subscribed to Durk like that to even care. But I just feel like to his hardcore fans, to people who are buying his tickets, to people who are looking forward to whatever he put out, whether it's content, music, whatever. I mean, even he said it himself in fucking the track that he did with J. Cole. He's a superstar. Like
You
that.
can say that.
Yeah.
He's speaking to the last point. He one of the people I got to cancel tours. People not buying tickets. His album's not selling.
Yeah, Beyonce also canceled. What did that say about Beyonce? She canceled.
We ain't got to speak on.
Hold on, but I'm saying you just.
Different.
But hold on, dog.
Why she canceled
the same thing?
Why Beyonce canceled it?
She canceled because it didn't sell enough. And Pittsburgh, her Pittsburgh show.
Well, Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh broke anyway. They got. I'm just saying. That's the fact. I ain't mean it like that.
My point is, it doesn't matter what level of artistry you own. It doesn't matter if you megastar, superstar, local star. If you ain't selling tickets, you're gonna cancel the show. So I don't think you should gauge that and let that be the determining factor.
That ain't my determining factor. That is a part of it. Like, can anybody in here name a hit Durk single? Two.
Without a
feature.
Without a feature.
No.
Without a feature.
No. You said a single.
I meant without a feature though.
No. A single. He has a single. He has
one. Give me one.
The one with J. Cole is a single.
He has two, but with two of the biggest artists right now.
Who was the other one?
Drake.
A lot.
What's the Drake? What's the Drake?
Was
a lot.
Nah, that's
a lot is 21.
Damn.
You talking about
Laugh Now, Cry Later?
That's
not his song. That's Drake's song.
Yeah,
but he was featured.
No. He's been featured on a couple of hits, but he's been.
That's what I'm asking. What is
his song?
His song.
He only has one.
He don't have the star power to even make a hit single.
But I'm saying
that's a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Some people view Durk as a
they can say that.
You're right about that point.
That's what I'm saying.
We talking about.
I'm not even subscribed to.
We're talking about something tangible.
It's definitely people that look at Durk as a superstar, but they wrong.
Right.
They're wrong. That's a fact. He's wrong. He's not a superstar.
It's wild. This man.
That's a trade. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
Only his shit is right.
No, but y'all can't give me a reason why he a superstar.
I'm not vouching that he is.
Y'all keep saying this. People look at him that way.
I'm not saying he is.
I just say he's a superstar.
Right. We never said he's a superstar.
I feel like even if you're not invested, like I'm not investing in Drake, but I know he's a fucking superstar. I can name 20 of his songs.
You can see that shit. It's unanimous.
That's unanimous.
Yeah.
That's superstar. Wait.
Okay, I'm going.
I'll give you the megastars. It's another atmosphere, but superstar, that's also something I feel like we don't even have to debate. You could say, like, I would say Nas is a superstar. In the grand scheme of things, he's not. To me, he is. Because you can say, we all can say to certain people this, that, and the third. In the grand scheme of things, that shit can be measured. Nas is not a superstar.
But in all fairness, since we're talking about hip hop now, I don't feel like we should mention those artists like Nas because he was established in a whole nother era.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But of the artists today, I feel like the definitions of what superstar level, megastar, all those things started to change because the scheme of the genre hip hop changed. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I think superstars is a little less value now with the word superstar level. The superstar level.
The level of mystique, all that stuff is gone.
Yeah.
Social media killed all that.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Is the current state of hip hop, is it trash? Is it not? You know, support your opinion. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah. So next up we got King of the Mixtape era. This is another thing that we want y'all opinion on. So y'all make sure y'all chime in, comment about this. We want to know who holds the crown between these three artists. All right, when it comes to mixtapes, who's the king between Lil Wayne, Lil Tunchi himself, Jadakiss, or Fabolous?
Those are the only choices we got?
Just those three. I mean, if you don't agree with those three, feel free to, you know what I'm saying, chime in who you think.
When we talk
about this question derives from a Revolt article, basically speaking on a documentary that's coming out by the name of Mixtape. And I believe in this joint, let me see. Yeah, I believe in this documentary, it goes into depth about the mixtape culture and who pretty much, had a lot to do with, carrying that culture. Mm-hmm. And of course, three of those names that come up. I mean, there's a couple of names that come up, but of course, a lot more than Lil Wayne, Fabolous, Jadakiss. We got Nori in there, Kid Capri. Of course, those are the DJs. Clue and Capri, those are the DJs of the mixtape, but not so much the artists. But yeah, who y'all? I mean, just in general, who y'all think?
So
if we compare them three, it'd be hard to compare them three because what they did at different times, the mixtape changed. What Kiss was doing in his mixtape circuit, it changed what a mixtape was called by the time Wayne got to it.
Okay.
Like Kiss was just putting out freestyles, like the Locks would put out freestyles and stuff like that. By the time Wayne came around, it was basically an album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it changed. It's hard to compare. Fab was kind of in the middle.
He did in the middle.
Yeah, he kind of in the middle with him. But I would say king of the mix, Wayne probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wayne. Out of them three, Wayne.
If I had to pick an artist,
and Gucci up there too.
It would be Wayne. Honorable mention.
Definitely.
Gucci.
That was going to be my statement as to why he wasn't mentioning those names. But Michael, go ahead.
I guess the only reason, well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'll say that for another time. But yeah, in my opinion, if I had to pick an artist, it would be Wayne. If I had to pick a DJ, it would be Drama.
Drama. I was ready to say that too.
Okay.
The Gangsta Grill.
DJ, I probably pick Clue.
Clue. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Can't
Clue.
go wrong either way.
I'm definitely going Clue.
But I will say that I pick Wayne as well as far as king of the mixtape era. But just as much as the artist is important to the mixtape, the DJ is as well, if not more important.
Yeah, DJ more important than mixtape.
You know, much of Wayne's success mixtape wise comes from his association or his Gangsta Grills.
Yeah.
So, you know, Wayne had Drama, Fab had Clue. You know what I'm saying? Kiss is interesting.
He had Clue too.
He had Clue, but especially when D Block was formed, remember when Hood was with them, like they had their own little circle. It was a Super Mario. And it was somebody else.
Poobs.
Poobs, thank you. But I feel like still the notoriety and the anticipation behind those wasn't on the level of a Fab. Definitely not on the level of a Wayne. But I would say Wayne, and another honorable mention, since y'all brought up Gucci, I would say 50 Cent in that G Unit run that he had.
I was about to say, the people that made mixtapes important, I feel, was G Unit and Dipset. Like Diplomat was putting out mixtapes with they had K Slay. They was doing their thing. So them
Dipset had K Slay.
They kind of
50 of them K Slay and Clue.
Nah, it was K Slay.
Oh, Envy. I think Envy did a couple of
no, definitely
he did Rockefeller too. But yeah, G Unit
and Dipset kind of made it, and the Locks and D Block, they kind of set the foundation.
I would say
the South came in to did something different, like Tip, Jeezy. Yeah, I mentioned them too. They kind of
definitely
they made it more like albums.
Yeah.
The only other I would say Wayne, but Wayne was in that time as well with the Squad Up joints.
Squad Up joints
was crazy too.
He was early Wayne. So hot again. Coming out with them Squad Up joints.
That's when he really was transitioning into a spitter.
Switched it up.
You know what I'm saying?
But Jeezy up there too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeezy up there.
So
yeah, for sure.
The mixtape doc, I guess it's just gonna be like a documentary highlighting the time, the era of mixtapes and the popularity of them. Because I mean, I feel like the situation that happened with DJ Drama when they were raided and all that, that had a lot. I mean, I don't know the specifics of what happened with them, but I'm saying after that situation happened, the mixtapes kind of slowly went down because his presence wasn't there as much no more after they got raided and the whole situation.
Yeah, definitely
slowly. It's been a slow resurgence, especially with him coming back and obviously in recent times with Tyler Creator, him winning the Grammy with Tyler Creator and all that. But
what's a mixtape today though?
That shit ain't.
It's an album, bro.
Yeah, it's an album. Yeah. It's really an album.
Especially when we live in an era where people don't consume music by buying the album and physically having copies. Everything is
people not bootlegging no more. So like a mixtape is just a unofficial album.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a body of work.
It's a project. That's why they call it a project.
Body of work that when the artist comes out doesn't count towards the album.
As well, and they don't use the same approach as far as getting everything mixed and mastered, like an album and everything. So that's also too.
Yeah, I feel like it's like throwaways or joints that didn't make the album. They like, we'll package this up.
Yeah, so like you saying with the resurgence of the mixtapes, I don't know if it ever be a resurgence how it would.
Not how it was. No,
I think them days is over.
But people calling their stuff mixtapes, I feel like is people starting to do that again. But I think they're just using it as promo.
Because even like when mixtape started, like it was a whole different thing. It was actually a mixtape, the mix of something like Clue. People like to compare Clue to Drama, and they did two completely different things.
Right.
Yeah.
Drama will work with one artist and make a whole album with him. Clue getting the hottest songs on the
compilation.
streets.
Right.
Compilation.
I ain't gonna lie. Gangsta Grills for what it did, like I said, legendary. But people don't give enough credit to Clue and Desert Storm and what they did, and especially because I was really a fan of that type of mixtape as far as
me too.
the freestyles, because you know rappers would take other. It was more like a jacking for beats type thing. They'll do a verse over a popular song or just an underground song or something like that, but it wasn't a long drawn out song. Sometimes with the mixtapes, once they turn into albums, it would be original music, but that don't mean the shit was always good either.
I think Wayne gave a mix of the both.
Yeah.
That's why he was kind of the top. He kind of did.
Yeah.
I think people can't receive it the same no more. You ain't had the attention span to listen to a 2-minute freestyle, somebody spitting straight bars or something like that.
That's crazy. Say that again. They don't have the attention span to listen to a 2-minute
freestyle.
Yeah,
freestyle.
That's nuts, bro.
That's
fucking nuts.
I think
That's pathetic.
I think something got catch
So
them.
listen to that shit, but I
think it's still
understand
there,
where you coming
but-
from.
Like a straight Jadakiss spitting over a beat for about 3 minutes. I don't think today's generation
Right.
has it to-
3
not.
minutes is kind of crazy.
But it used to be like
But
that.
like,
Kiss it go, Styles going
would
right
be
at
hard.
them.
I think it depends. I think it depends on that particular fan, because I know when G Herbo
I'm saying
had
like a younger fan.
I know when G Herbo had the Who Run It freestyle a couple of years ago. It was a big deal amongst the younger crowd, even the older crowd to a certain extent, because he did a good job with it.
Could they listen to a whole mixtape of that?
Maybe not a whole mixtape, but I'm talking about, you just said a 2-minute freestyle. I think they can listen to a 2 minutes freestyle if it's done right and it's done dope.
Yeah, if it's one of their heroes, but for one of our guys, nah, they ain't checking for that shit.
Yeah.
They definitely not checking for that shit. But look, if y'all let us know who y'all think the king of the mixtape era, is, and if y'all interested in learning more or even checking out this documentary, it will be available on August 1st on Paramount Plus. You got to have a Paramount Plus subscription. And check it out. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Cool. So, and you know what? Before we get into this, I will say, before I say these artists' name, if these two artists that I'm about to mention right here, if they did a mixtape, a traditional mixtape where they were freestyling over other people's beats, that might be interesting.
Who?
Drake and Kendrick Lamar, the battle that never happened, or the battle that we want. Question mark. These two have been taking subliminal. I mean, real.
How you say question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is it the battle that we want? I mean, because listen, both of these blog era rappers, legends, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick was featured on Drake's second album.
Yep.
Take Care, on the interlude. Quote unquote, kind of a mainstream introduction for Kendrick, but if you knew who Kendrick was before that. But these guys have collaborated before, but ever since that collaboration happened, it's been more subliminal disses, little sneak jabs here and there. Nothing on wax, no back and forth as of yet. Some may be still interested in this. Others might say this a little bit past its time. How do we feel about that? In recent
Question to you, not to cut you off. Now you said the battle, and what kind of battle are you talking about?
Rec song for song,
Song for song.
Similar to how Drake and Meek went at it. Similar.
I don't know, bro.
I definitely want to see.
I want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's
it'll
too.
bring the best out of both of them.
I don't think it's too late. I think it would be good for the culture.
Especially right now. Right now, I don't know if y'all know, this is Drake's season right now. Drake is on tour. Drake talking about everybody, going at Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
do a
he
shot
threw-
at
he threw a
Kendrick.
shot at Kendrick, yeah.
He do a shot at Kendrick.
Right.
I just seen the freestyle he just did. He rapping in the British accent.
And Drake
He on some wild shit.
Yeah, I seen a clip of that shit too. He got the glasses on.
Yeah.
Um,
It's Drake's season right now. I think Drake might jump out the window and go at Kendrick. I think he might throw that first shot.
I think
like
he's
the
prepping
first.
him. I think he's baiting him. Drake has been battle tested, as we know. You know what I'm saying? So we know that it's not far off. We know what he can do. Kendrick hasn't had anybody challenge him per se, but we remember that Control verse.
Right.
Remember, he set the tone. He came for everybody neck. All his peers, if niggas had problems with Drake, with Kendrick after that verse.
Kendrick been one people say Candyman for a minute.
We know what he's capable of. So I think this will be a really, really interesting battle. I give the edge to Drake on a song level because we know what he can do. He can make a diss record a popular song. However, Kendrick, is deadly in a verse. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick don't need to make a song. He could just, you know what I'm saying? It's two different approaches. That's what I'm saying.
Kendrick would kill Drake, bro.
Kill him?
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't think kill.
I'm gonna say
bro.
a lot of people would
the only
disagree
way-
with you.
I think
The
we not
only
giving
way-
Drake enough
A lot
credit.
of people would disagree.
The only way Drake would beat Kendrick is if he said some like crazy shit that we didn't know about Kendrick, like some shock value shit.
I mean, he
That's the
may
only
have
way.
some.
See, if he pull a Pusha T on,
Right.
Right.
When it come down to bars and lyrics and shit, Kendrick easily, bro.
I don't know.
I think styles make fights, and I think that it depends on what style you like. So if you feel Kendrick in that particular instance, you gonna feel him. But I know a lot of people that don't really feel Kendrick in that way.
yeah, because
so
Kendrick
like,
has a style that everybody ain't.
yeah,
It ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Right,
and like
right.
I said, now he's kind of by himself. He don't have that TDE backing. Not that necessarily that he needs it. Per
I don't.
se.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't
But-
even think that's gonna matter.
But I mean, independent artist versus the artist on the label is a big deal. So
That's a good point.
Listen, when we talking about battling, I
I'm
think
here
a lot
for
of
it,
that shit go out the window because like even Drake and Pusha T, Drake got the bigger fan base than Pusha T, but
Me still
the fact that Pusha T spitting venom, it don't matter what style you like. If somebody come with that venom, like Kendrick, like that Control verse had the
Yeah.
hip hop word going
Yeah,
up
so-
in frenzy.
for
yeah,
sure.
you're right.
Kendrick can definitely.
Yeah.
I think he would edge out Drake, but I don't think it'd be a murder. Like,
But it's
Like-
but also I don't know if Kendrick's in not necessarily in that mode per se.
Oh,
Like
wow.
Kendrick kind of he's.
nah, Kendrick always in that mode.
You think
I
always in
think
that
he
mode?
always,
I
he always
that's
got,
what it- that's how
he
he
always
come
got
off
one
to
in the
me.
clip.
It's like the bear sleeping, man.
He
Yeah,
ready.
he wants
waiting,
somebody.
He want.
Break the barrel.
He waiting on that.
I think if he get an inkling, if he think Drake said anything close,
He gonna be ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
Now I will say this to Drake's credit as well, being devil's advocate. Let's keep in mind, like I say, his more high profile back and forth was with Meek and Pusha, right? You know, some people argue and say Pusha got the better of him in their back.
He's
and
one
forth.
and one.
And then with Meek, some people get that edge to Drake. But to Meek's credit, he exposed Drake, obviously with the with the Quentin Miller situation and all that. But Drake has been able to emerge still from both of those battles unscathed. He's still Drake.
That's the thing too, though.
Would Kendrick be the one that kind of like?
That's the thing too, though. Because
That's my point.
You
That's
could
where I'm
argue
going with it.
that Pusha T and Meek Mill were a lower tier than Drake. Drake and Kendrick right here. So it ain't no
Some people
Drake
view
just
Drake
a
over
bigger
Kendrick.
artist. So
Yeah.
he's
No,
not,
But not they in the same
They right-
tier though.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. Like
yeah.
they right
And
here.
it's-
And let me just say it, Phil. And you say he is escaped unscathed. Not Pusha T, Meek made you put an asterisk by Drake name.
Definitely. That's how
You had
Yeah.
to put an asterisk by Drake name there.
I don't like right now. Like Drake, if you put
That's a good point.
if you put a rating on everybody, Drake is supposed to be top 3-4 rapper of all time. If you looking at
A lot of people
statistics.
won't put him there
but people
because-
won't put him there
right.
because of the asterisks.
Right.
So like I said, even though Meek lost the battle, he got that kick in
won
the
the war.
armor.
Yeah.
So like I said, Drake won the battle, but like I said, it took a lot out of him.
He didn't come unscathed.
Yeah, he won unscathed.
I got you. I see what you're
You know what
saying.
I'm saying? You
I
got
think he felt out really ended up better with the Pussy joint for real.
So Kendrick is possibly the one that could if Drake take a L from Kendrick, that might be the end of Drake.
no.
No, hell no.
Okay. Nothing will be the end of Drake.
Nothing's going to be the end of either of these artists. Because
Okay.
what they do well is they don't let L and lyrical battle
Right.
Stop them.
Yeah,
Right.
they bounce
Especially
back with
if Drake
a
put up
dope song.
If he was to happen to lose, if he put up a formidable battle, like a formidable outing,
Right.
his fans would probably say he won. You know what I mean? He got fans that would like when we look at Jay-Z and Nas, like Nas to the streets won, but you would probably say Jay-Z won.
No, I prefer the takeover of either, but not. But I'm not a hater. Nas won the battle. He won the
yeah,
battle.
they,
But again,
Y'all clipped it.
to Trey's credit, yeah, clip it. But to Trey's credit, Jay-Z was the type of artist that he kept making high music and he never stopped.
Yeah,
Same thing with Nas.
The question is, if what happens the other way around?
Did Drake win?
If Drake wins,
I don't think it hurts neither
I don't
one
think it
of
do
them.
nothing to Kendrick
It's
either.
not
You don't
really
think so?
Oh,
You don't think so?
I think it would hurt Kendrick more
I think
than
it would hurt. I
Drake.
think
It would hurt.
Kendrick.
It would hurt
I-
Kendrick more than Drake because Kendrick is
It's looked
not.
at different than
Yeah.
Drake is.
Yeah, and then
Drake
also
is looked
like-
at as a pop star, like how we saying he a
Yeah.
mega star. So we not really expecting in a battle. We not expecting him to get down in the dirt, dirty with Kendrick.
And then also, he gonna come out with another song within the next 2 to 3 months.
Kendrick like the boogeyman.
If Kendrick loses,
He might not.
he might not come with a song for 2 years, and it's gonna look like it hurts more
He
than
might
what
go
it is.
into hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like even though he may be in the lab, may not put out he might not schedule for an album to come out till next year.
Right.
It sounds like you lost because you're not putting nothing else out.
Right.
Predictions. If this was to happen, I'm saying.
I can't.
I think I'm gonna give the edge to Kendrick, but it's not going to be a landslide. I don't think if this was to happen, I don't think it would be like a.
I'm gonna say.
Kendrick killing Drake.
I'm gonna say Kendrick. Kendrick going.
You said what?
Kendrick.
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 That's real clever. I like that.
I say Kendrick gonna edge it out in the home, but
That's because that's more of his background. That's what I'm saying.
that's
Kendrick,
why.
So we think, but I'm saying,
Right.
but the only thing is,
Because Meek was more of his background was battling. You know what I'm saying?
and
He
and
lost.
Kendrick dared people to jump out. Nobody really jumped out.
Nah.
So we don't really know
It's
what.
the reason why.
It's a reason.
True,
why.
but what I'm saying, but we don't really know like how he is. I mean, everybody got Mike Tyson said everybody got a plan until he got hit in the mouth.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
But
don't
if
know
you
how.
go around challenging all the top people, I'm looking at you like, oh, you must got some shit in the arsenal. You want any like I dare one of y'all to say something.
I think,
I dare one of y'all.
I get it, but
a few people, responded to Kendrick, but it just wasn't.
It wasn't the ones.
Yeah.
Fab
Papoose,
responded.
like it won't.
Meek responded.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He
But,
didn't
but he
start naming
wanted,
alphabets.
what he wanted was either Cole or Drake to answer.
That's
That's,
who-
what he wanted.
Speaking of Cole, have a little fun with it.
Man,
Let's throw Cole in the mix.
Nah, man.
Let's throw Jermaine Cole in the mix. Should Cole replace one of these contenders for a better battle?
No. Leave Cole alone.
I think Kendrick Cole would be a better battle.
Leave Cole alone.
Kendrick and Cole would be.
No, they're not battling, bro. They two brothers.
They're not going to
They
battle.
two
I
brothers,
said
yeah.
it'd be a better one. I don't think they'd battle.
I think this battle is more entertaining,
For sure.
but
I think Cole and Drake would be a better battle.
They brotherly too.
They are brotherly. I'm just saying, like I said, because styles make fights. Both of them are articulate. You understand what they're saying all the time. Kendrick can kind of get sometimes. That turns some people off sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
He started rapping a little fast shit. Some people don't like that. He started talking to voices and shit.
Right.
Like some people don't. A lot of people don't like that.
So Nicki Minaj or Kendrick? Say, nah, next time, man.
Yikes.
But some people don't like the voices.
I don't think J. Cole should replace it. I mean, J. Cole, and don't get it fucked up. J. Cole battle ready too. You know, he showed that, when he did what he did with Kanye and Wale. But
and those was little jabs. But
yeah. They
I do like it because Phil brought up the point, like, what you had, fight tested and all that. Styles make fights. I agree with that. And sometimes when rappers are polar opposites, that makes for the best battle.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I would have liked to seen Cole and Meek. I think that would have been interesting because of what they represent, the two totally different styles, and the how they would have had to approach each other. Meek being a street rapper, but has lyrical prowess, but J. Cole being non-street but has lyrical prowess. How would they?
I'm not interested in any battle with Meek in it. And honestly, I think J. Cole will watch Meek Mill, but.
I think it was.
Easy.
I'm not.
You really just described Drake when you described Cole when you said non-street.
Yeah, but
that's Drake.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's not the same though. Like Drake's approach, J. Cole's approach would have been totally different from Drake. J. Cole wouldn't have made a back-to-back.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Nah, J. Cole, that's not even his lane. Like
You saying like
he would have approached it
you
more
saying
on
the
some
sound?
rap.
You saying the sound of the song?
Yeah.
Like,
Not
I
just-
thought you meant like
like
'cause
making a hit.
Drake got a song before Back to Back. That's what it's called, Back to Back.
Yeah, it was
Charged
charged
up.
Yeah.
Cole, I think Cole would approach it that way. Like I'm gonna keep hitting you till you say something. You know what I mean? No homo. I'm gonna keep.
How
hitting
was that?
you.
Stop.
I'm gonna keep hitting you till you
You
say
could be
something.
punching a nigga.
You could be. Or you could be.
I mean, styles make fights. I mean, like I said, like.
But you see where I was going with that.
I'm saying, like for example, like back in the day, with Common and Ice Cube.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's kind of as long as you
Drake and Meek was that though.
It was
Drake. I think Meek and Cole is more similar than Drake and Meek is.
No, because a lot of people was counting Drake out.
And Cole.
Drake
and Cole. Drake and Cole more similar than Drake and Meek.
No.
You said Drake.
Cole and Meek are more similar. I don't know what I said.
Cole and Drake. I think you mean to say Cole and Drake.
Yeah, Cole and Drake. Yeah, for sure.
But a lot of people were counting Drake out though in that particular, like when it came to be that Meek and Drake was gonna battle, a lot of people was assuming that Meek was gonna
because that's his background,
and that didn't happen. I don't think people would be assuming that if that was Cole in that opinion.
True.
That's my point.
True.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know what y'all think. We're going back to Kendrick and Drake per se. Is it too late for this battle to happen? Do y'all want to see it? Let us know in the comments. And who y'all think should win or would win? Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Kendrick will win. But make sure y'all like the video as well. Speaking of battle tested individuals, Nasir dropped the album Magic 2.
Magic 2.
You know what I'm saying? With
Abracadabra.
Another one.
Another one?
What's your initial reactions? You know what I'm saying?
5 albums in 3 years? Come on, man.
He might have moved up on the list.
I asked this question before last season. Y'all said, y'all crazy, Ivy. We done seen this shit before. No, the fuck we have.
He added to what he did more than last year.
Even last year, that shit was different though. What Nas has been doing, him and Hip have been doing.
He dropped 2
We might
more
have seen
since
it.
then.
I ain't talking about the quality. I mean the quantity. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the greatness of what they're dropping. Niggas can drop 3 albums back to back and out, but that don't mean all 3 of them gonna be great. He ain't dropped no dud yet.
Right.
He ain't dropped no dud.
I ain't even seen Jay-Z do that before.
Me either.
Jay-Z, I mean, he hasn't.
So what's the question?
What is the question?
What's your initial reaction?
What's the initial reaction? Is it
Magic 2 is a dope album. I would say I've given it a good 3 listens. Out of 11 songs, I saved 5 on my phone. Production is tight, of course. I would say right now, I mean, my opinion could change later as I listen more. I would say it's his weakest of his 5 that he's dropped already. It's definitely not as good as Magic 1, and it ain't touching none of the King's diseases.
Album though.
Right. No, it's not a horrible album. No, definitely not.
You're comparing it to his other work.
Yeah, for sure. But album of the year status, I can't quite. Was that a question? Was it album of the year?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, yeah. I'm not. My pick is still Killer Mike's album for sure. I can't give it an album of the year, but it's a dope album though.
Album just came out a couple of days ago, as this is being recorded. Right now, I have to agree with Trey. I think that this is the weakest output of Nas and Hit Boy. Again, I've only heard the album twice. Right now, Mike and Hot take this thing on up. This is a mid in my opinion.
Okay.
Again, I reserve the right to change my opinion as I sit with the album.
Sure.
Sometimes, because the first time I heard King's Disease 3, I wasn't the biggest fan, and then it turned out being over time. I loved the album, but right now, after first listen, it's my least favorite out of those 2. I'm not really a big fan of it.
You think how you like the features, and the features stand out to you on it?
I like the 50. I like the 50.
It's on with 50, yeah.
It was cool. 50 sound like his voice sound a little off though.
Ain't 50 the only
He had
feature?
no water.
Yeah, it is the only feature.
Yeah.
They got the 21 Savage joint, but that's cool.
I ain't counting that. That shit.
Like I said,
That was a bonus.
Yeah.
but I mean, like I said, the 50 drum, like you said, he sound a little. I mean, it's 50.
I'm gonna give y'all a little backdrop on that 50 though. But go ahead, finish. But finish your point, Phil.
But as far as album of the year, again, I agree with Trey. I don't think it's the album of the year. Again, I'm gonna have to sit with it a little bit longer. Like I said, it may grow because, like I said, King's Disease 3 grew on me, and then end up loving that thing. So,
May grow.
no, I mean, so again, I reserve the
This
right
point,
to
you
opinion.
gotta
But right now,
gotta let him go. Son. So.
I gotta give it some.
Nope.
Not a fan of it.
Keep it
Not
up.
a fan of it.
No, you good.
I've only listened to the album once, so I can't say if it's a mid or where it ranks with the other Nas Hit Boy collections. But I can tell that they experimented on this joint. You can tell that even with the first song, Abracadabra, it's different. But he got some joints on here that I like. I gotta just sit and live with it a little bit more. But from initial reaction, I enjoyed it. I think it's solid. I think the 50 feature, I was excited to hear 50's voice. I think the track fit 50, vintage.
For sure.
It had that 50 energy. I can see why he put 50 on it. But 50's performance was lackluster. I don't think he was needed.
Definitely wasn't needed.
However,
he added a comedic effect to the song though.
Yeah,
Towards the end?
Towards the end with the talking and the ad
For sure, yeah.
We got some money.
So Jungle, where we going? We going out? Like then
We
the
should
Nas
go
verse,
because we richer than a motherfucker.
right?
Yeah.
And then the Nas verse comes back in.
Yeah.
But however, little backstory on this, I seen 50. I think he was doing press this week because he just started his tour with Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
And him and Nas have another song. And
Okay.
that song is supposedly going to be on KD4, which is already done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Nas said that in a verse.
KD4 is coming before the end of this year, y'all. I think he's looking at fourth quarter, November, December. So this Magic 2 obviously is a setup, you know what I'm saying, for KD4. But 50 wasn't originally supposed to be on Office Hours. They had already had the song in the can, what they knocked out. But 50 was like, all right, how we gonna make this make sense, us collaborating? And I guess he recorded the Office Hours joint and was just like, yo, 50 come back, do a little 6-ball on this joint real quick.
Yeah.
But initially 50 wasn't on that record. And I could tell he wasn't on that record because it was kind of like,
Just throwing in there.
yeah, it was thrown in like 6 bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point?
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like to build excitement for the actual collaboration that they do have coming. So
Before
Smart.
you give your point, Doug, I just want to add, I'm very, very glad that Hit Boy did not put his dad on his album. I was worried when they announced that he was dropping the album that he was going to throw his dad, that his dad was going to find a way. Big Hit was going to find a way to get a verse in on his album. And I'm not saying I don't like the dude. I mean, he can rap, he cool, but don't put him on. I think, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
well,
Like,
it's still a Nas album, so I know
yeah,
Nas ain't gonna be put anybody.
But
in
even
one.
still,
I like the
Hit Boy came out. Hit Boy came out with it was either a small EP, not Surfer Drown 2, but it was something after that, and his dad was on like 2 or 3 songs. I'm like, why you put this? Yeah, why you on this song, bro?
Showing love to your daddy, your pappy.
I mean, that's cool.
Nas did it.
My thing was this though. His dad was on.
Nas did.
His dad was on all the Surfer Drown too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, that could have been your introduction to your dad to the world.
Bridging the gap.
Okay, you did that. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck
Enough
the
is
gap.
enough, Trey.
No
You
more
just
gap after that.
it's
You
like
know
no
what
more
I'm saying?
showing love to this guy.
Yeah, bro. Get back to making your magic with the artist, bro.
I'm gonna finish off my last point, Doug. You take over.
So
Hold on, real quick. Album of the year though. I said I'm gonna finish off
my fault.
I ain't trying to cut you off.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna let you finish. Nah. Album of the year though? No. I can't say that just off rip. Like I said, I only heard it one time. As of right now, Killer Mike still got that title.
Yeah. I second that. Album of the year, not even close. I don't think that was the intention behind the album. I think this album was just to give you a body of work.
Keep it going.
Until King's Disease 4. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like the best album I ever heard type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas and Hit Boy, they come out with decent projects. They have good projects every time they drop something. So I wasn't expecting it to be terrible. I don't think it was terrible. It might have been the worst one out of the 5, but yeah. Like I said, I don't think it was intended to be,
Yeah.
we're going to win a Grammy off of this.
Right.
It was just to give you some type of music.
Word.
I get it.
Once
See,
again, I wish I had y'all ears, because I don't know what the fuck y'all was listening to. This is the fucking album of the year. Every beat had me making the stink face. Like, oh my God. We got top lyrical notch performance.
Top
on
lyrical
every fucking 11 songs. Not
Top lyrical
one
nights.
bad
Word-
song at all.
Praise of the day.
Not one bad song at all. The shit was mixed well. The shit sonically sound good. This is an early candidate for, well, I guess later, we in the midway, candidate for album of the year. I don't know what the fuck y'all was listening to. Every beat that came on,
I was listening to you say top lyrical nights, but go ahead.
that nigga Nas murdered every song he came on. 50, we could have did without 50. That was the only down part of the album. But once again, I wish I had y'all ear because I don't know what the fuck y'all was listening to.
Okay.
I mean, the production
that's
was
what's up,
there
bro.
for
Yeah,
sure.
production. I mean, listen.
And Nas did
And
what
Nas,
Nas
I mean-
do.
So you,
I think the production was the part that I ain't like.
did you?
Sounds stupid.
How many songs?
You're dumb.
Damn. How many songs did you fuck with off the album?
Huh?
How many songs? out of
11 records if you include the
did you
21
fuck
Savage.
with?
Huh?
How many out of the
11.
Fuck with all 11.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna go back and
I just told every beat made me go.
No, you said beat though. I want to know.
And then I said
complete.
on every song,
Complete.
Nas top notch lyricism on every song.
Cool. That's
check with me a month from now. I'm gonna see if my
Is his best out of the
is
5?
different.
Nah, hell no.
Is it better than Magic One?
They even.
Is it better than Killer Mike album?
Yeah, to me, yeah.
Shit ain't better than Beat Joe Black.
That shit ain't even better than Gunna album.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit ain't better than
Ah, boy. I
Yo,
can't.
Either way,
y'all
get
haven't
your
checked
opinion,
out
man.
Nas Magic Two? Check it out. It's definitely worth the listen. Drop in the comments what's your favorite song off it. What you think about it. Is album of the year contender? Y'all let us know.
Yep.
It's time for what you know.
All right. So, I want to ask y'all.
I'm gonna get this one.
You want to get this one?
He about to fuck up.
I'm about to cheat.
Who was the first
No, he
hip?
gonna get on your ass like
Who-
he did me last season. Don't do it.
Who
bro.
was the first hip hop act to sign $1 million deal?
First hip hop act to sign $1 million deal.
Vanilla Ice.
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Nah.
No.
Got a meal in the deal and I'm still on the grind.
I like when you come in with these ones because it seemed like it could be a no brainer,
Right.
but it's a wild card in there. I'm gonna go early '90s with it, $1 million deal. I'm gonna say MC Hammer.
I like Ivy because he's a critical thinker. He like me. He thinks critically. But you're wrong. But go ahead.
But you can see why I thought that.
I definitely can see that.
Okay, that's cool. I take that.
The first rapper to sign $1 million deal.
Now, can I ask a follow-up question?
No.
What?
Was it a label deal or was it for an artist deal?
It's for an album.
For an album?
So a label deal.
No, it was an artist deal.
It's an artist deal.
I mean, label deal
He's on a major label, or independent, or is that giving away too much?
might be giving away too much. But the reason why I asked was a label deal. Like, Master P might have had.
Nah, not like that. Not like that.
Like a label
It's for artists. It's an artist deal.
It's an artist deal. I see what you're saying. All right.
Okay. That eliminates some people.
Yeah, I said Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
You said Vanilla Ice?
Who y'all got? Phil, Doug.
I said 50 Cent.
Okay.
And you said MC Hammer. Doug, what's up?
I'm gonna go with LL Cool J.
See, that probably been my guess, but you're wrong. It's Rakim and Eric B. I mean, Rakim and Eric B.
What was the question?
First artist to sign $1 million deal.
Say it again and stop after the second word.
First artist.
Thank you. What the fuck was that? First artist, and then you come in with a duo.
I said first artist who said, yeah.
And then you come in with a duo.
Yeah, I would have gave it. I keep giving it away with groups and duos. That's why I said first.
So it was a trick question.
Come on, bro.
Then rock him. Fuck it. Rock him. Yeah,
It's a trick question.
y'all wasn't gonna get it either way, nigga.
You know what he should have said? What he always say? Who's the first artist?
Yeah.
That be giving it away. But
But artists can be plural, though, right? Artists can be plural.
yeah,
right?
artists can be plural. Yeah, I know. but-
The word artist
Artist.
can be plural. The word artist with the T at the end can be plural.
Artists?
Yeah, artists, not artists.
English class, man.
Come on, Phil.
Either way, it was Rakim, y'all. It feels like
T-I-S-T is not plural.
He said artist.
He said artist with the T at the end.
He said with a T or S.
Because Rakim, man.
Because the way he said
y'all wasn't gonna get this shit regardless.
It's artists, so we would have known if he was talking about
y'all wouldn't guess everybody.
If you say artists like you do, because you're the only nigga that say that. If you said that, we would have known you were talking about multiple people. But you said artists.
What Rakim did. Rakim signed $1 million.
I got
Rakim.
All right, give us the fact base. Give us the background on that. What's the background?
It was mentioned in Nas' album UBR, which is the unauthorized biography of Rakim.
Right, cool.
So again, Rakim signed him. I just added Eric B, but it was really Rakim. So Rakim, when he said the first $1 million deal ever and rap went to the 18th letter, he was referring to Rakim. Eric B said, it's funny that you see it a lot. A lot of people get credit and recognized for bringing business and game to the industry. But in the beginning, nobody signed $1 million album deal besides me and The Rock.
Okay.
Word.
And who was that? Who was the label?
They didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't say?
I know my mom lived like down the street from Rakim.
Word.
Really?
Nah, that's
She
not
hit his
bro.
house parties and shit.
Okay.
Like you mean
You're wild.
I was going to ask a question. I stopped.
NY? Up in NY?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the guy Rakim, man.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
man. For sure.
So as you guys know, we are my normal segment. I don't F with you. I'm gonna give you guys 4 names, and y'all gotta pick one
Okay.
to get the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
So, first one is gonna be Hype Man. Hype Man.
One gotta go.
Yup.
Which one has to go?
All right.
Flavor Flav, Spliff Star,
Okay.
Diddy, and Crunchy Black.
For me, Crunchy Black.
Crunchy Black.
Yeah.
I would have said Safari, but I knew he was.
Shit, my man Freaky
He was-
Tide from the Lost Boys.
He was gonna say whatchamacallit. He was gonna get whatchamacallit about here.
Safari.
Safari about here. I know. Because
Oh
We
yeah,
got
you know.
Safari out here too?
I'm gonna go with the first choice.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I'm going with Flavor Flav.
Got to go.
Yeah.
The clock ain't
Might be
going.
the greatest.
The clock ain't going nowhere.
Now the greatest Spliff Star.
It's between them two.
And
Yeah,
Spliff Star
is
close
definitely the greatest.
second.
For sure.
I'm gonna get rid of Diddy. I don't look at Diddy as a hype man. So
He's a hype man when Biggie was alive.
he's a ringleader. He's a
Big as
master
alive,
of the
he's a
circle.
Definitely was. I'm gonna go Crunchy Black.
Yeah.
Crunchy Black got to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crunchy be killing them dances, bro.
Yeah, I like
I
the
can't get rid of Crunchy, bro.
Nothing going on but the money, the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got to go too.
All right. Who next?
All right, next one we got R&B guy from the year 2007. You a rapper.
Nigga, stop rubbing your hands in the mic, bro. The fuck is you doing, Birdman?
You said
You're a rapper.
uh-huh.
Okay, it's 2007.
Right.
You need a guy to do your hook for you.
Okay.
Okay, we got Neo. We got Bobby V. We got Trey Songz
Fucking Valentino, bro.
and Jay Holiday.
One gotta go.
One got to go.
Bobby V.
One gotta go, or you picking one to do your hook?
Bobby V.
Say no. We're gonna do it like this. You gotta pick. You gotta have somebody. You're gonna do instead of. You're gonna pick the actual artist to do your hook for you.
Pick one of them to do
One
my
of them.
hook.
To,
I thought you were saying one guy.
Yeah,
go.
you-
and we're gonna switch it up because we want to switch it up.
Go through them
All right.
again.
Say the names again.
We're gonna go with Neo, Bobby V, Trey Songz, and Jay Holiday
In 2007.
in
I
2000.
go
I'm going with Trigger Trey. I'm keeping it V.
I'm going with Trey too.
I probably go with Bobby V.
What was the first one?
He was like undefeated on them hooks when he was.
Neo, Bobby V, Trey Songz, and Jay Holiday. 2007.
He ain't really do too many. He ain't do too many.
I'm
though.
going
Bobby
I
Neo.
mean, he did beat, but what else?
I'm
he
going
did
Neo.
beat.
The joint with Wayne. Wee.
Okay, so we got a
All right,
Neo,
two.
we got a Bobby V, we got 2 Trey Songz.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, 2007. Man, honestly, it would be between Neo and Bobby V. I'm gonna go with Bobby V.
Okay.
Come on, Phil. Damn.
Yeah, Bobby V.
All right. What's up? What's
I
up?
thought you were going with Neo.
What we got
man.
next, bro?
Neo top 2 though.
I know.
Bobby V.
Keith
Bobby V. Not.
Keith.
He ain't as nice as y'all making it.
Nah, he not nice, but on them hooks, he was
In
doing
2007. Yeah, he was all right.
He's the worst singer out of them. But
Neo was a guaranteed hit, bro.
who? Neo?
Yeah.
Every
By
time.
himself.
Every
Guaranteed.
time.
What hooks
Yeah.
was he on? Fab joint?
He'll write you a hit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He
Ghost,
more time
Ghostface.
Ghostface. Was that a hit?
That was a hit record for
I don't think
Ghostface.
that was a hit.
For Ghostface. He do it at all the shows.
I got you.
You got some more?
What's the
Got one more?
Okay. Leave You Alone. Who John was that? Was that Jeezy?
Yeah.
That's Jeezy.
Yeah, that was a hit too. He wrote. Yeah, okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was Neo. And he had a joint with Petey Crack. That was
Yeah,
That was his song.
yeah.
his song.
I like that joint though.
I like that.
Louis, Damon.
Yeah, that's
Hip hop movies from the 2000s.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hip hop movies from the 2000s.
One
We're
gotta
gonna
go.
with, one has to go. This one is one that actually has to go.
All right.
We're going with Hustle and Flow,
I hate hustling.
Get Rich or Die Trying,
No, sir.
ATL, and Notorious.
Get hustling. I hate hustling.
Hustle and Flow, because
Hustle and
I'm not getting rid of Nunu. Definitely not getting rid
I
of
hate
Nunu.
hustling flow.
Notorious, can't
All
do
them
that.
awards that Jones, I used to. I like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna have
think
to go with
Terrence
Hustle and
Howard was a bad actor.
Damn. Shout out Terrence Howard, man.
That's a trash movie, son.
I like that joint. Yeah.
That's a trash.
like that.
I'm in charge.
Say it. I'm in charge.
I'm in charge.
I like that joint, yo.
That's
I'm getting Notorious up out here.
What's
sir.
up, Mike?
I'm with you on that, Phil. I'm getting Notorious.
getting Notorious up out here.
I thought it could have been better.
Hustle and Flow, Get Rich or Die Trying, ATL, Notorious.
I love Big. Y'all know I love Biggie, but it could have been better. And Gravy, he was the best part of the movie. His Biggie, he did a great job as Biggie, but the rest of the movie, I feel like they didn't get right. Wow. So sorry.
That's crazy.
Sorry. Biggie and Tupac's biopics were let down.
So you said what's more Hustle and Flow had to go?
Yep.
I like that Hustle and Flow.
That's crazy. I mean, I
Biggie
like
too?
the movie was cool, but out of the other, I'm not getting rid of. Get Rich or Die Trying was gangster.
Okay.
ATL had Nunu in it.
Okay.
And Notorious is about it's about Biggie. I don't give a fuck how y'all think about how the movie was executed. It was about Biggie. It was the only thing we got of Biggie in a movie form to this day.
So
I'm not getting rid of that
You
shit.
feel the same way about Tupac, All Eyes on Me?
Like what you mean? Like
Same way you feel about Biggie's movie, do you feel the same way about Tupac?
Yeah, it's the only thing we got. I mean, I'm not talking about execution of the movies.
Okay.
That's subjective.
That's your criteria.
But
That's your criteria.
that's the only thing movie wise. I mean, we got documentaries and shit, but movie wise, that's all we got.
Biggie movies are
I
let
ain't
down
getting rid of that.
because Biggie don't deserve a movie, son.
You said what?
I said Biggie movies are let down because he don't deserve a movie.
In the show.
I mean, saying they
fucking show.
Not saying like a bad. It's just
In
that
the
they
fucking
forced it.
show,
son.
man.
What'd he
That's
do?
crazy, bro.
Doug,
Crazy,
come on.
He
man.
don't deserve a
Damn.
movie, son.
It's time for
All
what?
right, man. It's time.
He's out of
Come to
order.
Politickz Records, man. I hope y'all ready.
Come to Politick.
So this time around, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're celebrating Hip Hop 50.
Get my shit together.
Hey, don't just come to Politickz Records. Somebody come to Politick's Usual podcast because we looking for a replacement. This nigga C is tripping. This man said Biggie don't deserve a fucking movie. Bro?
What did he do to deserve a movie?
Bro, we're gonna have to revisit this.
He made
We're gonna
2 good albums.
have to revisit this another episode. You out of pocket though.
Yes, sir. You
out of pocket.
disrespectful, dog.
All right, so one of
Maybe
our legends,
disrespectful.
one of our legends just recently,
That's your head to go.
That's a real.
All right, you got
the floor, dog.
bro.
You got
one
the
of our
floor,
legends
dog.
recently got the Lifetime Achievement Award for the BET Awards.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So we gonna shed some light on
Bust a bus.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
All right. So this draft we're gonna name our top 5
A legend.
Busta Rhymes songs. Last episode we started this way. This time we starting this way.
Top 5 Busta Bus songs.
God damn.
Now, to be clear, before we start, this can't technically be our top 5 because somebody's gonna take one, and then niggas gonna have to go with another tone.
Right.
But
It's a draft, y'all.
Yeah.
So
Features, and they are included in this as well.
let's get it.
let's go.
Now, last week we started where?
Is this on?
We starting with you, Trey. It's on you.
It started with me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get the first pick.
Let's go.
I'm going with put
Better
your
pick.
hands where your eyes.
I'm about to
can
say,
see.
you better pick right.
That's my number 1 pick, bro.
Okay.
Come
All
on.
right, so it's on me.
Yeah.
I'm going with Janet Jackson featuring Busta Rhymes. Going with that song right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the name of it?
What's it gonna
Yeah,
be?
yeah.
What it's gonna be?
Say the name, bro.
Say the name.
Yeah, that's the
All right. It's on me.
Make sure you jot it down or something because
I got
we
you.
don't want to
Yeah.
forget. But go ahead.
All right. I'm going Busta Rhymes past the Cavassier.
God
Good song.
damn.
Cool.
Thought I was gonna get that John.
No, sir.
All right,
got
man. I'm
some joints,
going with hoo ha.
Got you all in check.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Flavor in Your Ear,
Okay.
and then after that, I'm gonna go with Give Me Some More.
Good pick.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Scenario.
That's my joint.
I like that. I'm going with touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop format it.
What you got, Phil?
I'm going with the Mariah Carey joint.
Okay.
Baby, if you give it to me,
Yeah,
give it to you.
that's a joint. That's a joint.
I'm surprised.
All right, my next 2 picks, I'm going with Break Your Neck. All right, so I got Put Me Hands Where My Eyes Can See, Break Your Neck, and then my first or the third round, I'm going with I Love My Bitch. Because Will I Am killed that beat.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I love my bitch.
I'll leave that for you, dog.
Phil's on you.
My first one was What's This Gonna Be? My second one was Mariah Carey record. And my third one, I'm going with
You keeping the R&B?
It's a Party.
yeah, I see what you're doing tonight. I see what you're doing.
Flow.
I ain't think I knew about that.
You keep it. You Busta Rhymes R&B type.
I mean, y'all taking all the
No, I
y'all
get
taking
it.
all the upbeat joints.
I get it.
I
So
ain't get
my
the
first
vibes.
pick, I got Plastic Cavassier. Then I got Touch It. After that, I'm going with Busta Rhymes Dangerous. This is serious.
the one I was
The only
He could
nigga
make you
you
live.
just
Yes.
notoriously take my shit, bro.
You should have a healthy fear of
Help me
us.
my ass. Shut up. Nigga always take my fucking songs, bro.
That video was crazy.
Okay.
Doug.
So I got Hoo Ha, Scenario,
Damn.
and then I'm gonna go with Annie Up, his verse on that jump.
Okay.
Alright. So I picked Flavor in Your Ear, and then I went with Give Me Some More. I'm gonna go with All I Do Is Win. His verse on All I Do Is Win. Then after that, I'm gonna go with A-Rap Money.
Okay.
That shit was crazy. That
Forgot about that.
crazy, bro.
Bro, that shit was the goofy. Bro, when I look back on that beat, that shit was the goofiest.
It was a bad time in hip
That
hop.
shit was
About to
horrible.
say,
bro.
that
It
was
worked,
the sound
bro.
right then at that time.
That shit
Ron
wild.
Brown shit.
That shit was weird, bro.
Okay.
So I picked 5?
That's 4. I think.
That was 4.
Or is it? Yeah, it's 4.
That was 4.
That was 4 for you, yeah.
All right, so I got Hoo Ha, Scenario, Annie Up. I know y'all probably don't like this verse, but it's still legendary. I'm gonna Look At Me Now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like it verse, that was classic.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like that song.
They played it out. So I don't really
I don't like that song.
Shit, Busta went in on
It's a
that.
classic.
He did, but yeah.
My 4th pick, I'm going with Busta's verse on Victory.
Okay.
This verse on Victory,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
he
verse.
had no verse.
He's featured on there.
He had the hook. I don't know. If we
Okay.
rocking.
Well,
We rocking with that?
I'm going with, I mean, that's a legendary.
That's what he going with. So
That's what I'm
let
going
the
with.
people decide.
That would be my number 1 pick. I know we was rocking with that. All right.
All right, it's on me. Man, I'm gonna have to go with Thank You with Q-Tip and Kanye with I want to thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one.
They flipped that joint. Trey said, yeah.
So I ain't really got a whole lot left. I'm gonna go with.
Don't do my band
y'all-
like that.
Did y'all say? No, I'm saying y'all picked a lot of good shit. Did y'all? Anybody say Scenario yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. While I'm thinking of the replace Scenario with, I'm gonna go with a brand new joint that's fire. The joint with him and Bill. I gotta go with Beach Ball.
You think that's fire?
I like that song, bro.
For real?
I like that song. It's a dope song. Somebody gotta, somebody gotta acknowledge this new shit.
Somebody
you know
got
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
it.
And I'm gonna go with the joint with him and Mos Def. Do It Now.
Do you have an extra pick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I got 5.
No, that's
Okay.
So I got the Do It Now. I got Beach Ball. I Love My Bitch. Break Your Neck and Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. That's the 5. That's the 5, right? Yeah, 5.
Okay.
This the last round, so back up.
Right, so it's back on me.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with somebody did Flavor Year remix already.
I sure enough did.
Yeah, that one. That was a good song. Good song. Good.
Goddamn right, it's a good song.
I'm gonna go with Lil Wayne, Briscoe, and Busta Rhymes. La la. La 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 la.
That shit was
okay, I remember.
trash. But go ahead.
But go ahead.
Yeah, stand on this.
Oh, my
stand on your
God.
pick.
I
Go
mean,
ahead, Ivy.
I like that joint.
Okay. My first pick was Pastor Cavassier. Then I had Touch It. 3, I had Dangerous.
That's a lot of shit out there.
And then 4, I had Victory. His hook on Victory. Last, I'm gonna end with a recent song on his most recent album that came out, Extinction Level Event 2.
Yeah. I know where you going.
Master Far Muhammad. That joint with Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said the name right.
said it
Master
right.
Far Muhammad. Yeah.
Master Farmer.
Yeah. He killed that.
Yeah,
He killed that.
he killed that.
What, I took you?
No, I thought
Sorry.
you was about to.
Nothing's like coming home to a daughter's love, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Busta
yeah.
killed that.
He killed
Smoke
that.
joint.
That shit with him and Rhapsody fire too.
All right, so me.
That's a storytelling, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I got Hoo Ha, Scenario, Annie Up, Look at Me Now. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of snapped on this joint. But
All right, baby.
Oh man, I missed.
last one,
Please don't take my shit.
I'm going Look Over Your Shoulder,
Okay.
the joint that had K-Dot on it.
Forgot about that.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Yes, sir.
And that's one of the few times somebody that actually might have got the
Liars
better,
on the tables.
the better of Kendrick on the track.
Yes, sir.
Because Busta was
There's a lot of
crazy,
stuff
man.
left
Kendrick
on there,
verse was
but-
not.
I don't even know which one I want to pick. It's a lot of hits y'all love. All right, I'm gonna go with my last joint. Gonna be Busta. What it is right now.
Aha,
Busta,
aha.
What it is right now. Busta. Yeah,
I forgot. I did forget about
Forgot
that.
about that joint.
Yeah, I did
That's a
forget
cool-
about
I
that.
forgot
too.
about that.
I think I won that joint.
That goes to show you.
I won that joint.
That just goes to show you how many hits Busta Rhymes has and been a part of, man. A legend, arguably, one of the greatest of all time, man. Like that
Yes.
doesn't get mentioned enough. So salute to Busta Rhymes and
Salute to Busta.
congratulations on his recent.
Salute to that
accomplishment,
chain
man.
too. God
Long
damn.
overdue.
Salute to that motherfucking chain he had on.
If y'all,
when he got
overdue.
that damn award, bro.
if y'all want us,
yeah.
if y'all got any other artists that y'all want us to do,
Yeah,
drop it in the comments.
for sure.
And if it's a Busta Rhymes song that we left out, that's major key. Put it in the comments as well.
It got to be some out there.
Yes, indeed. So with that, we want to say thanks for tuning into the show. That concludes our show today. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to support our podcast, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free as fuck. Our YouTube channel is Politickz as usual with the Z. And be sure to hit that notification bell so whenever we post any new content, you'll be the first to know. And stay tuned, man. We got a live stream coming for y'all real soon.
That's right. That's right. Also, if you're a podcast listener, not so much on the visual side, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Again, we're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Tune in, listen to us. Also, if you want to become a sponsor, interested in sponsoring us, the email to contact us is right here at the bottom of your screen. Make sure you hit us up, all right? Also, go to our Facebook page, Politickz as usual with a Z, not a S. Follow us, like our page. Also, like our Facebook group page but under the same name. And engage with us. Comment with us. We always sharing things. Be a part of the political party, y'all.
Yes, sir. We're building a great community. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Politickz as usual _podcast. Again, that's at Politickz as usual _podcast. So you can stay updated with the show and you can see bonus content as well.
Yes. Remember, some make a fuss about nothing. For us, it's about hip hop. This is Politickz as usual. We out.
Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual. Politickz as usual.